Okay, where we are. We are back to the Minotaur. Last time we have selected to leave and to solve a lot of different quests. Stuffed with straw and covered with mucin. Does a fair job as long as I'm bone tired. It's too early to sleep yet. The inside of the audio booth, blah blah blah, get French, is dusty, and the outside is patinated with smoke from the factories. But the grazing bars are well made, and the double panes keep out the frost. How about fixing the snip? Could use some fresh air. Okay, that's kinda dumb, Bolt, but are we going to open the window? Why not? No votes. Okay, I'll open it. Hmm. Surely ponder the scenery. And another vote. In the distance is the docklands, where the bow and burst of steam power reigns supreme. The hammer and nail of burgeoning industry, and the breaking cry of air horns on the steam freighters at the wharf. Deliverance from something, but what exactly? Hmm. I'll go with wit. Deliverance from hundred repetition of routine. Progress is progress, no matter the form it takes. Any road, it was nice to have a moment to myself. This dries up in beam of daylight, reminding you how reliably unclean your desk is. Yep, just like my desk. Reliably unclean is the word. Me and my tendency to neglect things. Here, here. Yep, let's have a look. There's desiccated vellum, dirt up reservoir pans, and few glass jars. Imitation vellum, I hope. The real stuff is made from cove skin. My poor bears. Anyway, there's nothing mind-altering in the desk. I must clean out my reserves. Yeah, not even some powder cocaine in the cracks. Nothing to raise a hair, not with my toys. But there's something small here at the back of the drawer. Your mother's ring. The only earworm you ever had. A silver band with smiles of fear. It was folded in your blankets when you arrived at the orphanage. Instead of bowing the ring to cover my costs, Eloise let me decide what to do with it. Okay, another voting option. Eloise gave me this when I came of age. I remember we were sitting in a courtyard. I saved it all these years, never knowing what to do with it. Okay, I'll take it. I'd better take this with me. So we have sword, we have pulse, bank draft, dealer string. Okay, what oh, what's this god awful thing again? Good praise for your garments, dear fellow. A respectable cove must be able to dress for any occasion. Stilted way of speaking, this one. I am an antique. Do our wardrobe actually speaking with us? Why is this wardrobe talking to me? This wardrobe has seen many thoughts come and go, and so many hearts split on pages for starving poets that it must have soaked those emotions and developed some of its own. Yeah, let's open it. Careful, Aunt Selena will charge me. Well, the second option is pretty much answering with Selena, so inside the wardrobe it's a wasteland of dust and spiders. Some time ago my racks were replete with fine silks, satins and linens, bespoke waistcoats, and panty softer than lambskin. Do I sense bitterness from this wardrobe? The wardrobe is upset, and it's no small wonder. I sold all my outfits to pay for the last bender. Hey, it was fantastic. Anyhow, I picked up a nostrum to detoxify. Alright, I've got a bone to pick with that peddler. Nothing but salinated water and snake oil. I ended up needing an emergency dose from Bixie. Yeah, we're done with wardrobe. Hmm, nope. What's this? Ah, a note from Anselina. She must have left when I was out. It reads, don't delude yourself into thinking I forgot about your rent. If you don't want me to come knocking, then you'd better pay soon. That woman won't quit nagging me. Atticus, Anselina's been a fair landlady. Don't want to get thrown out on the street, do you? Okay, we have a quest to pay the rent and we don't know how much is the rent. We have 6 shillings, which is not much. Right then, well, we smell books and all that, but don't you have any other interest aside from magical war? How about novel? Stories, no thanks. I tend to get lost in them. Blah, 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 blah. How to turn your pixie. Blah, blah. Oh, let's get away. The watch faces are of copper, nickel, and whalebone, with bands of brass rings, snakeskin, and minotaur leather. Yeah, let's take a closer look. Ah yes, Spoonbaker of Graz, Austria. This line of automated vendors was quite the fad on the continent when I was a young buck, though I've only ever seen the other like in London. I remember looking at the case and wanting one for myself. At the time, I never had the thing for something so fancy. I was on a bit of a bender that night and I decided to smash it up. But I couldn't find a brick or a plank or anything else, so I used my fist. Smarted like hell, but I came away with over a dozen fan. What a hole. The engineer I sold him to told me this spoonbacker chap started out as a watchmaker, but he didn't have the capital to get into the guild. He began making these machines instead, and soon enough every watchmaker in the country wanted one. He died a millionaire. Above the ordering panel is a kinetic tableau. The default message says welcome, by way of rotating wooden squares behind a protective sheet of glass. I suppose there are more feckless use of one's money than on a proper timepiece. Um, do you want to watch? And which one if you want to watch? Okay, I suppose we are going to have a watch. Unusually clear below. So Most things that you can check in this game, one way or another, related to self-reflection and the way how your character is feeling. This is one of the Romany's covered wagons, answering around the British with one of these. A towering coffin with cast iron and spikes, threatening pain and agony one could never forget. This godforsaken thing gives me chills. It's beautiful. Can you guess what it was used for? I'll go with wheat. Okay, let's speak with Tower and word. The silver-haired woman bores holes in me with her eyes. Have I done something to upset her? I can't recall. There you are. I was just thinking to myself, where's the beef? She pauses, waiting for the obscure comment to resonate. I'll just think aside, have you come with the coin you owe me for the monthly rent? Let's ask for the Minotaur letter. I see you're selling Minotaur letter from the Watchfinder outside. Oh, the spoonbacker. That stuff is aftermarket, so take it up with the manufacturer. Or better yet, Molly herself. She's the one who punked that thing out there. You don't share the profits then. And not even a penny. Well, if Molly put the machine there, it wouldn't surprise me if Anselini wasn't coming away with anything in the deal. It's just how that blasted throw-up operates. Molly, I mean. Any route, why the sudden interest in how I run my business? If I weren't so savvy, you wouldn't have a roof over your head. Morals and profit can coexist. It just takes effort. No, I'm not going to give her my mother's ring. Not yet. I think that we have to find the bank. Actually, I don't want to just wander around the embassy, so here's the thing. He said and then stopped talking. Uh, Let me check my journal and see exactly what I'm supposed to do. As I don't quite remember. my quests. Sorry. Mm. Well, I suppose. Do I have? So, just out of curiosity, I'll check what we have in here. If there's like anything new. And I'll go to the orphanage. Hi, Governor. Handsome giant like you must have a chippy tucked away somewhere. Why not dazzle her with some popular sheet music? Little raps? As all the latest ballads. I also have built-ins if you just want to use 1 penny apiece. I'll ask a lot of questions. The orphans have disappeared from Sacred Heart. Do you know anything about it? Sad to say, I do. I know Bertie and Julie personally. I've heard they ran away from Sacred Heart. In fact, I talked to them a few weeks back. They were pretty cagey about the orphanage, though wouldn't say that they're was. If I was a betting man, I'd say they had their organs harvested. With all this technology getting better and better, you can just about anything swapped out. Like to see the web where they do that kind of work. If no doubt heard about the Lady Ascot's who recently been murdered. Any idea who might be behind it? Oh sure, it's got to be a werewolf, sir. Poor thirsty beasts they are when the moon is bright. But then again, the moon wasn't full on the days when they went missing. You should talk to the Happy Ward who runs the place. She's always after them girls, like a dog on a rabbit. Let's buy a built-in. Do you have anything interesting? Nope. Can we enter? Oh, we can actually enter the tavern. Okay, it was about time. The most famously vicious of canine combatants bolted about the fireplace, frozen in sharing eternal splendor. Before me stands Budgie, Moorish accountant. Looks more like a jailbird than a cock in the doghouse machine, or maybe the boot gives that impression. Mr. Daly, looking to bet some peas and honey? Got a couple of events over at the Ipsum Downs. What would it be? Fair enough. Got yourself a few sporting gems worth tossing the baked bean currency at. One of the horses, another on steam cars, and then there's one on your favorite gin. Oh, you can bet it. Oh, think of it like a taste contest. Barnaby Rudge, get together and grade 5 gin brands from different brewers on things like smell, texture, flavor, and aftertaste. But with the most points win, and so does anyone who pays their bet on the winning category. I'll bet. Mm, this is so random, but I'll go with the wisdom thingy. Doc. Where exactly? You know, Suzut, when we should be doing our job instead. Fates know I've been guilty of it myself. Whether back in my thuggish past, hanging out beatdowns on behalf of the hounds, or performing street magic. Well, that's a relief. Okay, we have a vote. Yep, not the time for drink. We're not really interested in these things. Let's go to the orphanage. Body crow, corpus on the watch. Patience. I'll just have to use my wits to get inside. Or scare him off. Yeah, but before that, let's see if we have... Okay, we have a server door here that maybe can be used as a shortcut. I don't want to speak with orphans for now. Do I want? This child soul had long departed by the time they were beard. There was no sense in christening them. Few things are as frightening as having nothing to be remembered by. Good thing I escaped before they could bury me in marked grave. It's doubtful. I'm here for Grandma's funeral now, though, unless I change a few things. Yeah, we're almost homeless, alcoholic minotaur, so I don't think that glorious future awaits. Okay, another vote. Very easy skill check. Okay. She helped me listen to a deeper heartbeat, one born from a eater, possessed with the gift of magic. And another vote. So, supposedly we have some magical powers that I haven't seen being in use since I'm playing the game. Let's try it. I might be able to bring Eris closer to this world, if only for a few moments. Success. There, I've done it. But her speech is rather faint, no louder than the rustling of branches overhead. The wagon rattled through the swamps by night, and under the salt sheets, stiff suffering forms with no family to claim them. Easy prey, cut to pieces in the name of healing generations yet unborn. Oh yes, that was her all right, and the breasted crown. Do we have enough from this ghost? No votes. Let's keep listening. It's nothing but my imagination now. The voice is gone, if indeed she was ever here. Mausoleum. Judging by the engraved record, this old book houses a family of four. Must have been the words of the land and his family. They all died in the same year, a not uncommon occurrence in those times, thanks to the plague. The land was no doubt donated afterwards to Sacred Heart. But what is this? A silver cufflink with the Royal Navy insignia and the initials GF. Better to leave it here, though it wouldn't be the first time I nicked something from Sacred Heart. Yep, are we going to steal from our past home in this orphanage? I'll take it. It's just too shiny to leave. So, one of our main quests is to investigate the murder of a couple of children from this orphanage. And maybe, just maybe, speaking with the kids is not such a bad idea. I'm going to take a closer look. If someone from the chat is not aware of this type of things, uh, this game is giving you an option to vote for the dialogue options we're going to select. There's some sort of mechanical artifact embedded in the machinery, but I haven't the mind for all that engineering hoo-ha. Okay, let's speak with the kids. Give me the dice, Horace. You Dewart. It's my turn to roll. Shut up, Trudy. You had your turn. Hm. Horace and Trudy appear to be playing a game of dice. Check work, I'd say. Though it's hard to tell. Another voting? My name is Atticus Davy, a former resident of this fine institution. Is that right? We never had a stir drop in here before. I bet the sisters were right scared of you back in the day. And Sturk seems to be some kind of slang for Minotaur. Perhaps the two of you know where the good sisters keep their records. Listen, if you was here back in the day, then you should know that things never change. Why don't you nip into the shed back there? It might open all sorts of doors for you. And another vote? Did something grim occur near the orphanage recently? Horace, I don't think he looks like a copper. How does he? Never can tell, but he's certainly not a centaur. So that's a point one, the scale in the right direction. Should we tell him? Yeah, why not? He'll find out sooner or later if he's sniffing around for long enough. So, um, this game is in some kind of fantasy version of Victorian England. And there are goblins, minotaurs, centaurs, dwarfs, you name it, all kind of fantasy species. And there's a lot of racism. Everyone hates everyone else. So apparently being a minotaur is kinda better than being a centaur. Alright, dead of night, up in the dome, see? Three big luggers came and nipped little Judy from her bed. So off goes Bertie chasing her, and so they nipped him too. Sakes alive, it was better than the Napani show at the promenade. Okay, we have update on the missing kids quest. Appreciate the information. Anytime, Mr. Atticus. Now that's a funny name. Be seeing you then. Not if you see you first. Yeah, let's ask the twins. Two identical twins are speaking in low voices. They look up and squint suspiciously as I approach. Hey, keep your distance. What do you want, mister? And that's right, another vote. Okay, look. Relax, boys. I grew up here in Sacred Hearts, just like you. You're an orphan too, eh? What do you do now? Rock picker by the look of him. Any road looks harmless. I'm Virgil, and this here is Sydney. He is the ugly twin. Kenneth Virgil. I'll bait the tar out you. Sounds like their parents saved these younglings' lives before they had time to teach them manners. And another vote. Okay, that would be very easy skill check. Success. I don't have a regular job at the moment. I'm trying to track down my real mom, and there's some papers inside Sacred Heart that might help me. Oh, eh? Well, if you wanted to get in the office without being spotted, you could use the cellar door. Case in the shack in the yard. Very helpful, thank you. I was like 100% sure that we have to use the cellar door. Now, can we go inside the snack shack? Yeah, let's search for the keys. Aha! The keys weren't even hidden. Right on a hook behind the door. I should probably return these keys later on. Maybe to someone in charge. Someone who might even hide them a little better. Okay, let's go to the cellar door. Uh, you know what, Chet? Let's speak with the policeman first. I mean, this will give us opportunity to raise our skills, if nothing else. A beer bender is blocking the door and observing your approach. Active investigation here. No one enters or leaves by the order of Scotland Yard. He summons his best shear, as if I were something to scrape from the bottom of his boot. Okay. Are we going to show a complete lack of self-respect and total servitude, or we're going to be a bit rude with the copper? I'll be a bit rude. Right then, Mr. Copper, glad to meet you and all that. Step aside. Take a bloody gander at this poorhouse chap with a head full of steam. Now come of it before I catch fleas. Or if you rather, I can give that bush nut a crack. Oh, it's so brutal. Okay. Self-discipline or spryness? We don't have information if any of this is going to be easy or hard to check. If I remember correctly, our self-discipline was the skill we put more points on. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. Or should I say hoof? I'm not here to cause trouble, mister. Keeping, goddammit. Officer keeping to you. And another vote. Well, Let's check if this nice guy knew something about the murders or about the missing kids. How goes the case? None of your concern. There'll be more to share once Scotland Yard signs off on it. I bet such information will be identical to what I already knew. Another vote? The truth of it is, I was raised here as an orphan until I was 10 years old, and I've come to pay a visit. That's quite a story to spin out of thin air. With all due respect, officer, I'm not spinning any tales. Anyone could come up and say the same. But even if it's true, this is an active crime scene and I can let you through. Now trot along. Oh, uh, shall we ask for... Yep. I saw the police are asking the public for help regarding the courtesans who've recently been reported missing. Do you have any inside info? Sorry, chap, not my department. As you note from the penny papers, that particular hackcake belongs to Chief Inspector Beckham. If you can read, that's it. Well, we can read. This is about the missing orphans, Bertie and Julie. It has to be. Well, uh, this is an orphanage. But never mind that. What happens behind these doors has become a private police matter, and not the business of nosy little troublemakers like you. Now clear out. Yeah, let's try with the wit. I mean, success. Listen, sir, I only need a few minutes. When I'm gone, you won't ever remember I was here. Alright, you can step inside for a moment, but that's it. Don't want no outsiders trampling all over the evidence, do we? It was so fucking easy. Oh, that orphanage looks better than any other building we have visited so far. And I have no idea where to go. Absolutely no idea. Chat, you know what? Um, I'm going to take a quick smoke pause, just for 2 minutes, and I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Hmm. The picture looks familiar, but I can't quite recall who is it. Likely Sister Annabelle. Can't remember much of her. She was up in years when I was a tot. Okay, so nothing in this room. Word, sister. The sister behind the counter is so focused on chewing her lip and reading over a piece of parchment that she doesn't even notice my appearance. Makes my skin jumpy just to watch her. Wait to twitch. She finally looks up. Hmm. Ah, yes. Is there something I can... Why are you here? The sister is smiling rigidly, a weird need in her eyes. Her lips quiver as if, were she to stop smiling, some dark energy would encroach even further upon Sacred Heart. My name is Atticus Daly. Did you know Sister Eloise? Indeed I did. God rest her soul. You may pay your respect in our churchyard. I am Sister Susanna. Was that all you wanted? If there's nothing urgent, I should get back to my duties. Oh, she's busy, alright. Somewhere deep in her own mind. And another vote! Yay! My mother abandoned me at Sacred Heart many years ago. I want to see the note she left me. Hmm, hmm, I see. Well, you know we can't allow just anyone to poke through our files. Let's start with returning the keys. I found these keys lying around. You wouldn't want the residents to be running around unlocking all kinds of doors, would you? Oh, heavens no. It's good enough without those being left open. We're having the interior walls changed, but we can't change the outers without permission from the parish. Thank you for bringing this to me. Forgive my curiosity, but can you provide any details about the kidnappings that have yet to be relayed to the police? I wish you could, but the fact that the kidnappings took place at night means that there's little to no information I've yet to share with anyone. The reason I'm asking is that a little bird told me that they've witnessed things suggesting that Bertie and Julie are in deeper trouble than we thought. If that's you heard is true, then it's clear that we sisters are hard equipped to deal with those responsible for all this, with people who can easily overpower us. I don't remember who Matilda is, but anyway. Dear sister, this is very important. Not only I have recently discovered that my mother is alive, but she is being held against her will at Battle House. I implore you, I need to see that note. Behind the vacant goals of her frantically dancing eyes, there's a spark of sympathy and a cackle of fear. Breast angels, that is so terribly tragic. Very well, I trust you. Have a look in the office. This guy will open up the cabinet of older files. I cannot leave my desk, or I will take you there myself. Let's ask for something else. There's nothing else we can ask for. Okay, so I suppose we have to find this office. Only if I had an idea where I'm going. Aha! It's hollowed out Bible with an opinion book inside. I'm cutting short the votes here as I want to read all this. My old desk, I can vaguely recall leaving myself a message. Start to remember it. Here it is, carved on the underside. Atticus. Yeah, probably still ugly. Remarkably. A little girl with curly red hair is staring intently at the book in her hands. Little is right. Either she's small for her age, or that engineering text is far too advanced for her. She looks up at me. Her face is picture of frustration. Ugh! How does the combustion chamber keep from getting wet? I know nothing about engines. So, another vote. Perhaps you should start with something simpler than the internal components of a boiler. How am I ever going to learn anything if I'm scared of it being too complicated? Her face screws up like she just took a bite from a large raw onion. Did you hear that Trudy destroyed another toilet? Better not ask for details. And she went to Sister Susanna, and you know what she said? And another vote. I love to know what she said. She said maybe did it, as if I would do such a monstrous thing. I need to get out of here, and the best way out is an apprenticeship. So I need to learn how the combustion chamber stays dry. She's right, driven and right. I wish I could help you. When I was growing up here, I wanted to get out as soon as I could. Really? What did you grow up to become? Don't say a Gene Beaver. I suppose I'm still figuring that out. Well, I don't have time to think about it. After what happened to Julie and Bertram, I need to leave soon, and it can be for the workhouse. I heard about what happened to Julie and Bertram. What else can you tell me? Well, I didn't see them vanish, of course, but the sisters told us they had to suddenly leave to go and work in a cannery. They said they would come to visit. So I snuck out. I went to the cannery by the wharf. I looked around. Judy and Barton weren't here. I even asked some of the workers, and nobody knew a thing. Are you sure it was the right place? Of course it was. They were my only friends here, and now they disappeared. Yep, let's speak with everyone. Jeez, I'm lucky the size of you. What do you do for a living? Jiggle anvils? Very easy skill check. Yes, and it beats sitting around an orphanage staring at the wall. Ha! A mouth as big as his biceps. I'm big, but I'm actually a nice fellow. I'm an orphan myself. I was raised here. Name's Atticus. What's yours? Don't know if niceness gets you anywhere in life. Around here, it will get you picked on, and that's it. Anyhow, I'm scared. Why on earth would anyone come back to this dung heap? When I get a bit older, my backside is the last thing they're going to see of me. Word around town is that two of your fellows have gone missing. You must have heard about it. Ah, sure, I know everybody. They're gone, alright, but I don't know nothing else. Let's try with the skill check. Are you sure that's all you know, Scarlet? It's okay, you can tell me. I'm the same as you. If you're the same as me, did you lose your doll too? No, I can't say I did. Her name was Lucille. She was my best friend. When my parents died in the fire, I had to leave her behind. I just wish I could see her. Do you think I could find you, Dolly, if I went looking? She's a doll, not a dolly. But you do that, mister? I'll look for her. And I'll keep my eye out for Bertram and Judy too. Isn't there anything else you can tell me? Sure. It was three adults, big fellows like you. They snatched little Julie and tossed her in a grain sack, as easy as picking a cat up off the ground. When Bertram tried to defend her, he only got himself snatched right alongside her. Oh, so, I I still haven't found the office. Not a door. Oh, I'm just blind. Okay. Candy stash. Wow. Oh, we did. No, we're not going to steal. Not again. Very sketchy. Let's see. And we have unlocked another trait. Confident. Aha, my file's still intact. Thanks the fates for bookkeeping. As if by design, a small and neatly folded piece of paper falls from the file folder and into my hand. Dear sisters, I am forever in your debt should you read this message. Along with the care of my helpless babe, I must trouble you with the other request, that my child's name remain Atticus Daly, so that his heritage might not be lost. His given name is Atticus, and his surname is his father's. My heart is filled with grief for leaving you this burden, but the sapphire is genuine, and if you sell the ring for expenses, then so be it. Before God, I will try to correct this stern fate, but Atticus' wife would be stolen if I should keep him. Upon my honor, I will try to make our family whole again, but for now I am robbed of this privilege. I beg for your kindness and apply for your patience, with a promise to return. Matilda Hathaway Daly. She signed with your surnames, and that is ever so important now. If Hathaway is a match at the Battle House, then I can confirm her identity. As for my father, mysterious Mr. Daly, assuming he was one to have her committed, And she's been there all this time. Then he probably tried to destroy the marriage record. Some people stop at nothing to preserve their reputation. Then it's up to what's this? It's real stuff. Yeah, I'm going to check it. Leonardo Longo, light-skinned, dark-eyed, dwarf of Italian origin, missing, presumed deceased, December 1868. This is difficult to read. I'd just turned 13 and turned away when I heard. No next of kin established. Case considered closed. The Tin Rips probably didn't even look for him, just another death orphan. Let's return the key to the good sister. Off we go. Okay, just let me check. As there is a let me check about anything new with her. Where shall I go? 55%. So that's nice. A tip is just think to pass the time when you're on lookout. Time boring work. Don't worry, I get prepared. Hey, I can have you standing here when the customer arrives, but there's time for you to take a wee peek at the cargo over here. Go on, help yourself. Well, what do we have here? This cart is filled to the corners with packets of gaspers. Cigarettes. Nobody's going to miss a single packet. If you please, my name is Kelvin Quiz, and I'm an artist. You see me in a radio station, but soon I shall rise like the morning star amongst the wounded and weak. Then you can claim to have known me when, as the expression goes. Ah, I see. And what sort of artist are you, Mr. Quill? I'm a poet, sir. A penny poet. To the cosmediary, I sell my wares cheaply, so that all may enjoy them, and everyone is guaranteed to be new and original. So, right now I'm kinda just walking around completely aimlessly. As I don't have a good idea what to do. Okay. Let's see if we can find this church fellow. Watchful cattle. Okay, go into this restaurant. Nope. Preacher. Okay. That's the guy we're searching for. And Isaac spake unto Abram his father. Ah, good idea, sir. I trust this horse you're sporting don't mean hostility to the world's worth. Sorry, that was in protest. I've occasionally seen a vagrant stand and preach on the street when sozzled on gin. But you're dressed like a real man on the court. Did the church assign you to this pulpit? The Catholic Church? No. I took my orders from the church, but for now I am, as it were, a free agent. This page is running for something. I wonder why it hasn't caught up. And you wrote, well met, sir. My name is L.Y. McBride. May I presume you're a man of faith, mister? Daily. Atticus Daily. Yes, I am. Tried and true. An unequivocal answer to a simple question. How refreshing. I only wish the path of the world has chosen me was laid out so plainly. I did not mean to imply that my road was an easy one. I was raised from a very young age by the good woman of Sacred Heart Orphanage. For the most part, they are a credit to your kind, yet. Yet indeed. I get your meaning exactly, my friend. I myself had dealings with a church network of orphanage many years back. Unfortunately, instead of rejuvenating my faith, the experience left me shaken. Is there something here for me? Nope. Hmm. Let's go back to the docs. see if someone can help me with the missing wallet of this street guy. Mm, okay. No, okay. Okay. Mm, okay. Who the fuck is okay? Okay. Let's go back to this guy and return him his purse. think we got some money. Anyway, that was everything for today. Thank you for watching. See you again tomorrow.